protection materials into the construction industry. Have been doing for over 25 years now. Protection materials are the materials that cover surfaces, to prevent damage and replacement, so typically floors, joinery, doors, facades, windows, that sort of thing. The core product that we supply is Protec, and that's like a Correx, twin wall corrugated plastic sheeting. Okay. We've always supplied this, but we've always been a bit sort of at the whim of the EU, where we used to source the material from. So we'd be struggling to get the correct quality or frequency of supply and price. We made the decision to manufacture that ourselves back in 2014, and I guess really that's when the opportunity came about to get circularity. The start of the sort of closed loop remanufacturing scheme was based on take back, so essentially getting the material back off the projects. So we called it a take back scheme, but of course it doesn't really tell the full story, and a lot of our competitors said we can take back our materials as well, when actually this is a remanufacturing scheme, so it's a true closed loop recycling scheme. So we then decided to call that the closed loop remanufacturing scheme, and so that's where that began, and it's become a real success. And the reprocessing, which involves quite a complicated process for polymers. So you've got to shred the material, and then you would wash it, dry it, and then regranulate it back into the pellets that are then re-extruded on the extrusion machine. Okay, so that's all that's all something we can achieve. But actually recovering the material from the projects, because projects are so varied, was the big challenge. But it's one that we've addressed through working with the supply chain sustainability school, engaging with the projects. Now I look after major projects, and I think that really that's where the schemes is most successful, because there's a lot of material in one place. So you can appreciate that trying to collect these sheets in small numbers around the country, on a national basis, isn't sustainable or commercially viable. But if you can collect large amounts in one place and return those, recover them back to our plant, then we can achieve the full closed loop system, produce post-consumer sheets and get those back out to the same projects if that's possible. So the changes we had to make through the business were sort of dedicated phone lines, and personnel, with the skills, and also, the contact for logistics on the projects as well. We're on 30 plus major projects now, and that's across the full range of principal contractors in the UK. And we manufacture in the UK, and also produce those post-consumer sheets. So we're keeping all that polymer within the construction industry and within the UK. So there's none of it's, if we're involved in the project, it's not going to get incinerated. And really that's the message. The sustainable benefits of supplying our material into the subcontractors benefits the contractor, the client, and logistics as well, because you'd hope that the path of returning that material back to Sheffield in the UK is cheaper than the logistics of skips and incineration. So there's a saving all around there. To other businesses in supply chains trying to get circularity into their business, I'd say that to look at their supply chain, look at the origins of the materials, and see if that can be sent back or reprocessed in some way. And if you are a manufacturer like us, it's in the UK, then close loop it. Talk to logistics, talk to the contractors on how you can get that material back, and then that would benefit you like it has done us.